So President Trump is suing the Clinton mob for orchestrating that Russian collusion hoax. The same hoax the Senate Intelligence Committee calls, quote, one of the single most grave counterintelligence threats to American national security in the modern era. I call the perpetrators of that hoax the Clinton mob because just like a mafia boss, Hillary Clinton, her campaign, the DNC, former FBI Director James Comey, and nearly 50 others now stand accused of operating a RICO-style enterprise for one reason and one reason only. This is how the 108-page lawsuit spells it out. Quote, they work together with a single self-serving purpose to vilify Donald J. Trump. Indeed, their far-reaching conspiracy was designed to cripple Trump's bid for presidency by fabricating a scandal that would be used to trigger an unfounded federal investigation and ignite a media frenzy. And don't forget the impeachment. It amounts to a modern-day coup. Treasonous behavior. It's criminal. Worse still, the suit reads, the defendants continue to spread their vicious lies to this day as they unabashedly publicize their thoroughly debunked falsehoods in an effort to ensure that he will never be elected again. Well, that's definitely true. If you don't believe me, watch this.
There was this elaborate and intricate web of connections and contacts between Donald Trump's campaign in 2016 and Russia.
Who knows what a second term will be like? I think we do know. It will be Moscow's for the taking.
Do you believe the president right now has been an agent of the Russians?
Yes, I think there's more evidence than he is. Yes, and I think all the arrows point in that direction, and I haven't seen a single piece of evidence that he's not.
There's no question any longer. The Russians actively interfered in our election to help Donald Trump. There is no hoax. It's true.
It is a hoax. It's not true. And that's why she needs to go to prison for being a mob boss. Why did Hillary and the media want to stop President Trump so bad? Well, here's a little reminder for you.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Yeah, because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
Folks, it's still one of my all-time favorite President Trump soundbites. Joining me now is one of the attorneys who helped file that lawsuit. President Trump's personal counsel, Alina Hava, is with us. Alina, good to see you. Welcome to the program.
Hello. How are you, Grant?
I'm good. So tell me, I know the goal here, there's money. What is it, $72 million? But what's the real goal in all of this?
Yeah, that's not the goal. You know, 72 million is actually not all we're seeking. We also are seeking punitive damages, and that's, 5 to 10% of their worth. It's far more than $72 million. That's just our special damages. But what the real goal is democracy, is continuing to make sure that our elections, continuing to make sure that our justice system is not obstructed by political enemies. That cannot happen. And that's exactly what happened. They obstructed justice. They continued the false narrative. As you showed, they're going to pretend that this is about Russia interfering with the election and that's it. No, this is about Hillary Clinton paying a law firm to hire other companies to shield herself and the Clinton campaign from, this grand scheme that you literally could not make up to take down an opponent. That is un-American.
Alina, what amazes me is you didn't just have Hillary Clinton as the leader of that campaign and the DNC, and we know there's dirty tricks that happen all the time. I'm a big boy, I get it. The problem when you start illegally spying on somebody, we now know that happened of Trump residences, the White House even, and Trump Tower, and then you start recruiting FBI agents. James Comey is named in this, the former director. You got the lovebirds, Page and Stork, the FBI agents. That's where this becomes a modern-day coup. You helped write this, 108 pages. Were even you, I know you do a lot about this, but this reads like a documentary into what happened. Were you even surprised at the depths they took this?
Yeah, honestly, we started researching and, it's unbelievable, the clips that you showed me actually with the left-wing media saying, I've seen no evidence that this happens. Have you been watching the news? We have special investigations going on. We had the IG report. We had the Mueller report. We have Durham's indictments. And the fact that they have the gall to say this is not true, it's unbelievable to me. But even as I was drafting this with my team, I can tell you that we kept adding defendants. You couldn't stop adding defendants because we thought we were done. And then you would look into another issue. And then, we had a great team that knew a lot about this. And it was amazing to really see how far the tentacles, for lack of a better word, were spread. Yeah. And to what extent she, whether it's her, the team, all of them, they all partook in some part.
Does it stop here with this lawsuit, or is there more to come from you, the legal team, and President Trump?
There's more to come. There's more to come. There's more to come soon. I am so proud to be working to right some wrongs that have been done to a really great president who, history will serve him so well. And it is a shame that these people are attacking him, but he's staking a stand. And you'll see it. And I'll be back on your show, I'm sure, next week. We have another suit being filed shortly. And anybody that's going to try and make up malicious stories about him while he was sitting as president, prior to his presidency, or now, is going to be sued. We cannot stand back and allow that behavior.
Do I take it these are defamation type suits?
At the very least. At the very least.
Alina Habba, thank you for coming on. I tried. And hey, Alina Habba, happy birthday to you. You took time out on your birthday night to come talk to me. Thank you. All right.
Only for you, Grant.
Coming on, as always. I appreciate that, Alina. Thank you. All right, folks.